So recently I got my car fixed up. I had all these things that I needed fixed. I went to take my car to the shop specifically for air conditioning and an oil change, but when I got my car looked over, they told me I needed the evac recharge for the air conditioning, oil change, transmission service, brake fluid flush, air filter, cabin filter, front brake pads, resurface spreaders, cleaning and adjusting rear brakes, and windshield wipers. And I thought the windshield wipers was kind of weird because I could have swore I got my windshield wipers fixed like a couple months ago or something. But anyways, I had all this stuff that I needed to get done to my car. I haven't had a stable job since 2021. So I really don't remember the last time I took my car in to get it looked at. Cause like, what's the point of, taking my car in if I don't have any money? And eventually I realized that my air conditioning is not working, or it's wonky. It seems like it's going in and out. It's just not cooling. And so I'm like sweating in my car, sweating all over the seats, have to roll the windows down to hopefully get some kind of breeze coming through. And then I'll forget to roll up the windows and it'll rain. And, it just becomes like this whole thing. So I was like, this is the last time that I'm not going to have air conditioning. I'm going to have air conditioning this summer. So I took my car in to, get everything looked over. They told me I had all this stuff to do to it. And I get the car back, the air conditioning's still not fixed. Like, how I take my car into the shop to get the air conditioning fixed, and the air conditioning is not fixed, but you had a whole list of other stuff that you decided you were going to do to my car. So I called them and I was like, what's going on with this? Because my air conditioning still doesn't seem like it's working. It seemed like it was working when I drove it out the lot, but then it just, I don't know, something was going on. So I was like arguing with the guy over the phone because I was like, why did I bring my car in and you didn't fix the issue that I was actually having? And he wanted to like go back and forth with me about the whole situation, and I was just kind of annoyed. So I was like, just fix it, please. So I take my car back in. They tell me that there's like some hose or something that is leaking. And so they end up fixing it. And when I went into the shop to pick my car up, I was like, is it fixed this time? And then the guy was like, don't start. And I was like, well, I just don't understand why y'all, dropped the ball on this, because I have been taking my car there since I got the car in December of 2016. So the car's in 2014. Since December 16, I've been taking my car there. I've been getting the maintenance. Sometimes they'll tell me if a tire's looking wonky or whatever, and I'll go, get the tire fixed, and I usually will get the tires rotated in general after I get my car looked at. So they've kept up with the maintenance. They've been reliable, and I've never really had anything significantly wrong with my car. And the one time that I have something significantly wrong with my car, and air conditioning is very significant in a place like Texas where it's super hot, they like dropped the ball. I was just like so disappointed. They didn't act like they even cared. It was just kind of like, oh, just get over it, whatever. And I'm like, I just don't understand why y'all can't just like give me an apology and just be like, yeah, we fucked up, sorry. It was like they wanted to argue with me back and forth. They wanted me to understand what happened. They wanted me to like understand how the whole like system works in my car or whatever. And I'm just like, I don't need to understand it. Like, y'all are the car experts. That's why I brought my car here. So yeah, I don't know if I'll be taking my car back to that shop, but I was just like so disappointed. Like, you gave me a whole list of stuff that I needed done to my car, and the one thing I actually bring my car in there for, you dropped the ball on. Like, come on, seriously. But with that being said, I'm really happy that I have a running car. My parents paid for my car because I don't have any money. And I was hoping that because I got my car fixed, that maybe a job was on its way, but I don't know. That hasn't happened yet. So yeah, still waiting on that.